He's stronger than all of the Avengers rolled into one, and soon to be known as Earth's mightiest hero.
Why would a god take orders from anyone at all?
Marvel just broke its own mold, and the internet is absolutely losing it. Critics are calling Thunderbolts the darkest, most human story the MCU has ever told. Forget flashy CGI and formulaic battles. This is a raw, unflinching exploration of trauma, redemption, and what it means to be a broken hero in a broken world. And yes, Florence Pugh might have just delivered the greatest performance in Marvel history. Get ready for the breakdown of Thunderbolts' first reactions, what critics are praising, who stole the spotlight, and why this film might just mark the beginning of a new Marvel era. Directed by Jake Schreier, known for his work on Paper Towns and Netflix's Beef, Thunderbolts is the final film of Phase 5. But this isn't your typical grand finale. Instead of epic space battles or multiversal chaos, we're plunged into a psychological battlefield. This film is gritty, grounded, and deeply personal. The stakes, redemption, identity, and survival. The social media embargo has lifted and the verdict is in. Critics are calling Thunderbolts raw, hilarious, and deeply human. According to @BigGoldBell, it's a bold dive into trauma, healing, and redemption. Gritty, emotional, and unlike anything Marvel has done before. A Just Mia's Life praises the film as the most humane Marvel has ever made, highlighting how it allows its anti-heroes to be flawed and regretful. Meanwhile, Next Best Picture describes it as the sum of Marvel's darkest material to date, where the emotional wreckage of the characters is the true battleground. Let's talk about the Queen of Thunderbolts, Florence Pugh. Critics agree she carries this movie. As Yelena Belova, she brings not just dry wit and assassin-level skills, but an emotional depth that transforms the character from a sarcastic sidekick to a soul-searching protagonist. Emily V. Murray says, Pugh just walks away with it, and Jacob Fisher DF calls her performance bold, important, and so well written. Even in a cast full of powerhouses like Sebastian Stan and David Harbour, Pugh steals every scene. Lewis Pullman, playing Sentry, also received praise for delivering a complex performance as a sympathetic character at war with himself. Expect emotional moments, psychological tension, and maybe a few tear-jerking scenes. This isn't your typical superhero flick. Thunderbolts is a character study, more a 24 than Avengers. As Blurty Media puts it, it's a 24 meets superhero character study. Themes of trauma, guilt, and healing are at the forefront. There's reportedly a 27-minute therapy scene that left audiences speechless. As Danimalish said, it left them crying and confused in a good way. Think less spectacle, more soul. These anti-heroes don't just fight enemies, they fight their own demons. They're not clean-cut saviors. They're messy, haunted, and beautifully human. Director Jake Schreier brings a raw, grounded visual aesthetic to the MCU. Critics are calling it refreshing, visceral, and impactful. Practical effects take center stage. No overused VFX smog here. This is brutal, boots-on-the-ground action. According to @NeilVag, the film is an exhilarating mix of action, comedy, and drama. The characters actually feel pain. The stakes are real. This isn't about saving the world, it's about saving themselves. This film may not be the flashiest Marvel entry, but that's the point. Its imperfections are part of its charm. It leans into its flaws, making the emotional beats hit harder and the redemption arcs feel earned. So is Thunderbolts the best MCU movie ever made? Maybe not, but it might be the most important one in a long time. It shows us that even Marvel can evolve, that even heroes who've hit rock bottom can still climb out, that even the darkest stories can find the light. Marvel fans, mark your calendars, May 2nd, 2025. This isn't just a movie release, it's a reckoning, a rebirth, the dawn of something entirely new. For more updates on the MCU, behind-the-scenes exclusives, and in-depth reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you ready for Marvel's darkest chapter yet?